Hello and welcome to another day. It is a balmy 70 degrees outside right now and extremely humid, but I'll take that because it has not been warm here in the Midwest the last couple of weeks. So today we're going to be working on the Duramax. There's a couple of things that need to be addressed. Number one, when I bought this truck, it came with these tiny little mirrors. I tow big trailers all day, every day, and also I don't know what the deal is. I've checked the bolts, it's tight, so I'm guessing they're broken. I don't know if these are some Amazon or eBay specials, but them bad boys gotta go. Next thing is, I gotta put my Hillbilly head rack back on. I throw a lot of things in the back of my truck, so it's pretty important that it's there. Whenever I went to go pick up my camper, which the original one was supposed to be a fifth wheel, I didn't know if it would fit whenever I turned sideways with my headache rack on there. Turns out that's not a problem because I got a bumper pull now. So let's get to it. I don't know what all this is going to entail because I've actually never put a set of mirrors on a truck like this, but I'm guessing I got to take the door panel and all kinds of other stuff apart. So let's figure it out together and let's have some fun. Okay, so starting out in the process here, we're going to try not to destroy everything. So that comes right off. There's some little stuff inside here needs to come out, and just as I suspected, door panel is going to have to come off to get the wiring out. Never taken this door panel off, so let's start by just pulling on things until they break and see what happens. Looks like I probably have some kind of bolt hole in here, which knife is probably not the best use. Yep, we got a bolt right there. And then we got 3 bolts back there for the mirror. I don't know. It looks like this thing comes off here. So let's see. Yep, and 2 bolts in there that hold that center on. I'm guessing the end of this door lock right here needs to come off. Let me scoot you back just a hair. Whoops. Is this? Yep, that comes right off of there. Little clip secured. Pop that clip off, comes right off of there. So that's out of the way. Yeah, let's snatch all these bolts out of the door real quick. See if we can start getting some stuff out of the way. There's 1, 2. Can't get my fingers in there. Oh yeah, that's gonna go down inside the door. Oh, I got it. Nice. And then number 3. When I do the other side, I'm gonna grab my magnet. And there's number 3. All right, so those are out of there. Now let's see if we can take this piece off without destroying it. I don't know which way it comes off. Which side are the clips on? There we go. All right, so you pop the front. Whole thing pops out just like that. We're gonna just go through and unplug. And then whenever we plug this back in, it's never gonna work again, you know, because that's the way that my life goes. Why is this not coming out? Okay, that one came out. And there we go. So that's out. This is all out of the way. So, I love these plastic deals. They're fairly inexpensive. And you can get in behind everything without destroying your door panel. All of your clips. And kind of pop everything loose. Like so. Not cooperating. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta muscle it. They ain't gonna cooperate. Go. There we go. Okay. Now that was fun. Alright, so we got our wire pulled out of the door panel. It just kind of loops down into here. so I guess you technically could just take the top off, but I mean, I'm already in there, might as well. So, next thing, you're gonna need a deep 10 millimeter. Check that right there. You're gonna come in here, snatch these bad boys off. Let's just get this panel down a little bit. Okay. And one more. All right. Now, our mirror should be free. There we go. Right off. Just like that. Not too bad. So I was standing here looking at these side by side, and you can see this one is missing this kind of foam gasketing. So I already tested the plug fits, so let's get on with it. So we'll go ahead and feed our wiring back through like so. Stick our mirror up here. Perfect. Holes line up and everything. Okay. How's your view over there? I'm sure you can see everything that I'm doing. Kind of just the reverse process here. Okay. Good to go. What I did, literally just screw your screws back in. I mean, there's not a whole lot to it. We got us a fresh mirror. And going back together is kind of just, you know, fairly simple. Just the reverse of the process. Make sure everything's lined up and where it's supposed to be. Hardest part of this is just getting the door panel back in the slip here. Side note on this, probably easier if you roll the window down before you take the door panel off so that you can get the back seam back in easier. Okay, that's on. I'm gonna do this the incorrect way because I can't get my fingers in there. Just shoot these bad boys right back in. Ooh. Well, we'll deal with that later. I ain't trying to mess with it right now. And go back together with all this stuff. The nice thing about this is that all of this is labeled, but incorrectly. So let's play hunt and peck. There we go. So that one's labeled brown. I guess that is kind of brown. Not really, but whatever. Then we got black. Does that fit? Yep. And then we got gray. Does that fit? Yes, it does. Alright, let's try this mirror out. Make sure she works. Oh yeah, perfect. Turn signal works and everything. Hot dog. Love it. Remember, back goes in first. There we go. Now we'll put our little thing here back on. Our little retainer. Good to go. All of our buttons are working. Put this back in. Put this doodad back in. There you go. That side done. That easy. And there we go. We got tow mirrors. Look at that. And it's almost like I knew what I was doing. Kinda. Not really. Don't get it twisted. I don't know everything. So I'm going to go do the other side real quick, and I'll bring you back whenever I'm done and show you what the truck looks like with new tow mirrors on it. And there you have it. Passenger side, done. No more floppity flippities. They look nice on there too. I bought those from a guy who just upgraded to the newer style. But, I mean, he took pretty good care of them. There's a little nick right there, but I don't care. Man, I'll be able to see now. Ain't that special? So now, let's get that and put it back up there. Okay. Well, my camera completely didn't capture any of this. So we got this bad boy put back on. It is secured with self-tappers, which is the way that it's been for, I don't know, a year, maybe longer than that. We lost the screw there. That's why that's been flopping and making noise before I took it off. Anyways, it's been on here with those same self-tappers for over a year, and I haven't had one lick of problems with this thing, at least the base flopping around. So kind of a situation where I'm giving it the old, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I'm just gonna leave it bolted in with self-tappers. Makes it easy to take out too, because I don't have to try to get to the back of any bolts. So what I'm doing now is I was just tightening up the top rack because it was kind of loose. But anywho, let's get this thing unhooked from the trailer and go take it for a drive. See how well we can see now. Boy, I don't care what anybody says. I love me a good old Hillbilly headache rack. I've missed that thing because I'm always afraid I'm gonna bust my glass out. Now, if you look closely, you'll notice that this is probably not made for this truck. However, it was like 50 bucks, and I'm cheap, so. And then there's my tow mirrors. She's actually looking like a truck again. Not like a little car with those little tiny car mirrors. You know, it's funny. I used to think it was so stupid having tow mirrors, but now that I freaking haul stuff all the time, those things are amazing. I can see so much better. Now look at this. This is the little things in life. I can see so much better out of this truck, and they're not power extend, unfortunately, but you can pull them out and get them a little farther out. So I'm pretty dang happy with that, I'll be honest with you. Well guys, that'll do it for today's video. I thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and you know, I know that these videos haven't been as cool as my will it starts and whatnot, but I'm just trying to keep producing content for you guys as much as I possibly can. With work and everything, it's a little hard, you know. This isn't my full-time job, at least not yet. But if you guys keep supporting the channel, we'll keep bringing you new content. Thank you, and I hope you guys have a freaking fantastic day.